People are publishing children's books using AI, no writing experience, no illustration skills, and selling them on Amazon KDP for passive income. Some of them are making a few $100 a month, a few are making a few thousand, and they're doing it without touching a paintbrush or writing a single sentence themselves. I'm going to walk you through the exact process, start to finish, so stick around. Welcome back to AI Hustle Lab. If you're new here, this channel is all about AI and SaaS tools that actual students and broke college kids can use to make real money. No fluff, no get-rich-quick, just tools, steps, and numbers. If that sounds like your vibe, subscribe. It helps a ton. Okay, let's get into it. First, let's talk about what Amazon KDP actually is. KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. It's Amazon's self-publishing platform, and the print-on-demand part is the key piece here. Here's how it works. You upload your book file once. That's it. You never print anything, you never hold inventory, you never ship a single package. When someone orders your book, Amazon prints it, binds it, and ships it, all on their end. You just collect the royalty. Royalties depend on your pricing and print costs, but you're typically looking at 35% to 70% per sale, depending on the book size, page count, and price point. No upfront cost, no risk of getting stuck with 200 unsold copies in your garage. That's the whole appeal. Now, here's the toolkit. You need 4 things, and all of them are either free or cheap. Tool 1, ChatGPT. This writes your story. You don't need to be a writer. You just need a good prompt, which I'll give you in a second. Tool 2, Midjourney or Adobe Firefly. This generates your illustrations. Pick one. Midjourney tends to give more stylized, painterly results. Firefly is built by Adobe, so it plays nicer with commercial licensing. More on that later. Tool 3, Canva. This is where you lay out your pages into an actual book format. Free plan works fine for this. Tool 4, KDP itself. Publishing is completely free. Amazon doesn't charge you a cent to list a book. That's it. 4 tools, most of them free, and you can have a finished book by Sunday night. Let's break this into 6 steps. Step 1, pick your niche. Don't just write a children's book. Pick a specific category. The 4 that consistently sell well are bedtime stories, alphabet books, counting books, and affirmation books for kids. Those are the I am brave, I am kind type books parents buy for toddlers. Affirmation books are honestly one of the easiest to make because they need very little story, just short phrases and a picture on each page. Step 2, write your story with ChatGPT. You don't need to be creative here. You need a specific prompt. Here's the exact one to use. Copy this down. Write a 600-word children's picture book story for ages 3 to 6 about your topic. Break it into 12 pages. Each page should have 1 to 2 short sentences, simple vocabulary, and a rhyming or rhythmic tone. After each page of text, describe the illustration that should go with it in 1 sentence, starting with illustration. That prompt does 2 jobs at once. It writes the story and tells you what image to generate for each page. That second part saves you a ton of time in Step 3.
Step 3, generate your illustrations. Take each illustration line ChatGPT gave you and drop it into Midjourney or Firefly, 1 page at a time. Add a consistent style word to every single prompt, like children's book illustration, watercolor style, soft colors, so all your pages actually look like they belong in the same book. That consistency matters more than people think. A book where every page looks like a different artist made it feels cheap. Step 4, lay it out in Canva. Search Canva for children's book templates. They've got tons of free ones. The best format to use is 8.5 by 8.5 inches, square. It's the industry standard for picture books, and is a size KDP supports natively. Drop your text on one side of the spread, your image on the other, page by page, until all 12 pages are in. Step 5, export as PDF and upload to KDP. Canva exports print-ready PDFs for free. Head to KDP, click Create a New Title, choose Paperback, and upload your interior file and a cover. KDP has a free cover creator too if you don't want to design your own in Canva. Step 6, pricing. Set your price between $9.99 and $14.99. At that range, after Amazon's printing costs, you're typically netting $3 to $6 per sale. Price too low, and you're not making enough per copy. Price too high, and you're competing with books that look more established. Now, none of this matters if nobody finds your book. So let's talk ranking. There's a paid tool called Publisher Rocket that a lot of KDP publishers swear by. It shows you search volume and competition for keywords inside Amazon's book category. It's a one-time purchase, not a subscription. But if you don't want to spend anything yet, you can do this manually. Just search Amazon directly. Type in things like bedtime stories for toddlers or counting book ages 3 to 5 and see what comes up. Look for niches where the top results have low review counts. Under 50 reviews is a good sign there's room. If every top result has 2,000 plus reviews, that niche is probably too competitive for your first book. Put your best keywords in your book's title, subtitle, and the 7 keyword fields KDP gives you when you publish. That's free, and it's the single biggest thing that affects whether Amazon shows your book to the right shoppers. Let's talk numbers, real ones, not hype. Your first book will probably take you a full weekend, start to finish, especially while you're still learning the tools. That's normal. One single book, once it's live, might bring in somewhere between $30 and $100 a month. That's it. That's not going to replace anyone's income on its own. But here's the thing. This is a volume game. If you publish 10 books across a few different niches, you're looking at something like $300 to $1,000 a month, mostly passive, once they're all live. Some books will flop completely, some will surprise you. You won't know which until they're published. This isn't a get-rich-quick play. It's a get-rich-slow play, if it works at all. Treat it like planting seeds. One book won't do much, 10 books might. Okay, quick but important honesty break here. AI image tools have terms of service around commercial use, and those terms have been changing. Some tools restrict what you can do with AI-generated images if you're selling a product built around them. Before you publish anything for sale, go check the current commercial use policy for whichever tool you use, Midjourney, Firefly, whatever it is, directly on their site. Policies from even 6 months ago might already be outdated. This is on you to verify before you hit publish. I'm not a lawyer, this isn't legal advice, just don't skip this step.
So that's the entire process. Pick a niche, write with ChatGPT, illustrate with AI, lay it out in Canva, publish for free on KDP, and price it right. If you want the exact ChatGPT prompt pack I use for writing these stories, the full set, not just the one I gave you today, comment the word books below and I'll get it to you. And if this kind of AI side hustle breakdown is useful, subscribe. I'm putting out a new one every week, and the next video is going to be just as specific as this one. See you in the next one.